A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant display of public dissent, thousands of protesters took to the streets of Jerusalem, marching towards the residence of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to express their outrage over the government's controversial decision to fully occupy Gaza City. This protest was part of a broader wave of demonstrations across Israel, with gatherings reported in major cities, including Haifa and Tel Aviv. The protests were fueled by the government's recent announcement of an expansion of its military operations in Gaza, a move that has drawn widespread condemnation from the international community, including the United Nations and several countries such as the UK, France, and Canada. Among the demonstrators was Max Kresh, a former soldier who held a sign that read, "I refused." Kresh stated, "We're over 350 soldiers who served during the war and are refusing to continue to serve in Netanyahu's political war." His sentiments echoed the frustrations of many who believe the government's actions are escalating an already dire humanitarian crisis in the region. The Israeli Security Cabinet's decision to intensify military operations in Gaza has been met with alarm, as the UN has warned that a complete military takeover could lead to catastrophic consequences for both Palestinian civilians and Israeli hostages held in Gaza. The plan outlines 5 key principles aimed at ending the conflict, which include disarming Hamas, returning all hostages, and establishing a new civil administration in Gaza. The humanitarian situation in Gaza has deteriorated significantly, with reports of food shortages leading to malnourishment and starvation among the population. Eyewitness accounts from journalists and aid workers have painted a grim picture of life in the territory, where access to basic necessities has been severely restricted. In a related development, tensions escalated further when an Iranian missile struck a residential building in Israel, resulting in multiple casualties. This incident has prompted emergency responses and raised concerns about the broader implications of the ongoing conflict in the region. The Israeli government has accused Iran of supporting militant operations against Israel, further complicating the geopolitical landscape. Internationally, Canada and other countries have joined in condemning Israel's plans for Gaza. A joint statement from foreign ministers of several nations expressed their rejection of Israel's military escalation, warning that it could exacerbate the humanitarian crisis and endanger hostages. They called for an immediate and permanent ceasefire to allow humanitarian aid to reach those in need in Gaza. As the UN Security Council prepares for an emergency meeting to discuss these developments, the situation remains fluid, with both sides of the conflict bracing for further escalation. The international community continues to call for dialogue and a peaceful resolution to the ongoing violence, emphasizing the urgent need for humanitarian assistance in the region. With the clock ticking and tensions running high, the world watches closely as events unfold in this complex and volatile situation. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.